My name is Kev.
Hi, Kevin.
We're gonna learn some Spongebob guitar. Song like that. You know, many others. It requires this slide mavobber here. So there are many kinds of slides, but the principles we're gonna cover in this video are applicable to any and every type of slide.
Step number 1.
Press the slide onto the strings with enough pressure to get a clean sound when you play the note. But do not press so hard that the strings touch the frets.
So you gotta be able to press down on it enough for the string to make contact with the slide itself. But if you press so hard that the strings hit the frets, then it's not gonna sound like a slide. So try and play the 5th fret on every string of your guitar and get a clean sound. Don't press so hard that you touch the frets.
Step number 2.
Muting unwanted strings. This is without muting. And this is with muting. So if you notice in the one where I'm not muting, you hear all these notes that I'm not intending to play on the strings that I'm not aiming for that may conflict with the other instruments. So let's do an exercise to practice that. The pick catch exercise. Finger pick the 5th fret on the E, B, G, and D strings. Do so one at a time. After each note is played, mute that same note with the same finger you plucked it with. Pick, catch, pick, catch, pick, catch, pick, catch. So we're using each one of our main picking fingers, ring, middle, index, and thumb. Index, stop, middle, stop. And I find that to be really useful. Another method to keep your strings a little bit deader is to just use your palm as a mute. And that works well if you're using a pick, or you can just straight up palm mute if that's the sound you're going for. And the final way of muting unwanted strings is just to avoid them altogether by angling the slide. So if I want to play just the high strings, I can angle my slide back like this, and then it won't scratch against the low strings. And those are the 4 main ways in which we can stop unwanted sounds from occurring and ruining our lives.
Step number 3.
So in order for your slide guitar to play in tune, you want to center your slide right on top of the fret. So there's an equal amount of the slide in front of the fret as there is behind it, and the point of contact is right where that fret is. And this applies also for doing vibrato. If our slide goes this width, we want the center point to be on that fret. So then no matter how wide your vibrato is, but maybe not the most extreme width, but you know, within reason, your vibrato is going to sound in tune even if it's big if you're centered on that fret. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in to the SpongeBob Guitar series. There's going to be a lot of great content, and I'm really pumped about it because I love YouTube, and I love the community, and I love music, and I really enjoyed making this video, so I hope I keep going with it. Very much love. Enjoy the videos.